Our ecosystem and climate is affected greatly by countless human activities due to our selfish nature. Many of these are arguably useless, including the one that I'm about to talk about now. Grass. In 1876, the U.S. Department of Agriculture first introduced the ever-growing green plants, and since then these common species have grown and spread both in quantity and popularity over the decades, to eventually cover a total of 2% of America's land today. 2% may not sound like a lot, but in total that is more than any agricultural plant that we grow, and in total covers 38 million acres of land in America. How much is that? Imagine around 25 1/3 Delawares all haphazardly glued together. Even though these plant species are constantly surrounding us and have been for many years, they are an invasive species and in turn greatly affect our biodiversity and ecosystem, creating biodiversity deserts all around our country, and also producing more greenhouse gases than they absorb. For this project, I'm going to be focusing on how it impacts our biodiversity and why it is so important that we help stop it. Here's Chai, a concerned biologist, to give you more details.
Just ask the question again.
Okay. How does limiting biodiversity affect our natural world and climate?
When we limit biodiversity, we basically take every single thing that runs harmoniously on this planet, we take it out of its natural environment in one way, shape, or form, whether it be in the oceans or in the air or on land, and we change the next species. So if you're asking me how we can help biodiversity, then I would say we have to take a look at what we're doing as humans on this planet as a species.
Okay, last one. What is your opinion on our grass, lawns, and turf covering 2% of America?
I believe that grass, lawns, and turf all over the planet need to be pretty much abolished. It's why waste our resources, which are finite, like water especially, on feeding something that doesn't give back to anything or anyone.
Here is where we come in. My plan of action is to replace this resource-sucking species with something that can greater benefit our environment instead of hurting it. We can bring back our native species into our home. We will welcome all of the insects and small species that we have driven away by destroying their homes. For Idaho, where I live, this may include plants such as sagebrush or wheatgrass, but you could also fill your lawn with the beautiful yellow flowers of arrowleaf balsam root or the bouncy blue petals of the common camas to create a luscious, colorful tapestry lawn. You may think that this can't benefit you, but people have recently been planting more eco-friendly plants such as simple clover instead of grass to help persuade our bees and other clover-loving insects to come back. A nice thing about lawns made of clovers is how they require far less water and less resources to grow due to their more native nature. They also completely eliminate the need to mow your lawn. Plus, it's adorable. There is no excuse not to bring back our native species that we once loved, and now is more important than ever. We still have a chance if we act now.
What is this? iPhone?